Hey, how's it going? So today I got something a little bit different, and it's going to be something that I hope that I can do more of in the future. It's going to be reviews. So I thought that the first review, I wanted to review some decks. It shouldn't be any surprise to anybody. The first decks I want to review, they're going to be Beastpants. Big shocker, right? Anyways, I know I've said it before, I like the graphics, I like to apply colors, I like to apply combinations, and I also like the shapes. So we'll get more into it in this in-depth Beastpants breakdown. Let's check them out. So in the last 6 months, now 7 months actually, we're already in August. That was really quick. In the last 7 months of me getting back into the fingerboarding scene, Beastpants have always caught my eye, and what I've learned over those 7 months of buying them from the website, secondhand, here are going to be the 3 most common ones, which are going to be what you'll find on the drops, usually about once a month. We have a rabid, a feral, and the domesticated, and that's going to be your high, medium, and low shapes. But also there's even more uncommon ones, which are going to be these 35 millimeters, but I've only seen these in feral, the 35 millimeters. And then the other ones that are pretty uncommon are going to be these baby beasts. Now, the rarer shapes, because to my knowledge they've only been made a handful of times, are going to be these, I don't know what you call them or what they are called. They're like a boxy cruiser, and it's going to be the welcome decks. There's this one right here, and the other one has a sloth. That one I'm still looking for, but here's one of them. And then even rarer than that one are going to be these pool shapes. And I call them pool shapes because the first time I saw it, it was with the pool shark. So to me, it makes the most sense. Pool shape. So those were the different shapes. Now let's get into the dimensions. So we'll start off with the rabid, which is going to be my preferred shape to use. It comes in at 96 millimeters long, in my case 34 millimeters wide. It is also available in 33 and 29 millimeters. The kicks, they're going to be high to medium with a deeper concave, not too deep, but it's definitely deeper than the other ones. So up next is going to be the feral shape, which is going to come in at 97 millimeters long. In my case, again, 34 millimeters wide. It is also available in 33 and 32 millimeters. The kicks are going to be low to medium with a pretty comfortable mellow concave. Really solid. And then up next, for what I'll call the common shapes, just because that's what usually is dropped every month or so, is going to be the domesticated. Now this one right here is going to be very mellow. It's going to have mellow kicks, mellow concave. It's going to come in at 97 millimeters and again 34 millimeters. This shape, however, only has 33 and 34 available. Still, really solid decks. These 3 shapes, even though they'll have sort of the same basic feel, that just comes from the way Chris makes his decks, they all have a different feeling when you're writing them, which is something that I think is really cool. Up next is going to be this 35 millimeter deck. Everything holds true with this feral, just like this feral, just really wide. And here is the first very special one, which is going to be the baby beast. This baby beast is going to be 78 millimeters long, 29 millimeters wide. Well, it's going to be 28 millimeters wide, but it does fit the 29 BRTs just perfect. There was another baby beast that came out this year, and that one was 32 by 80, I believe. It was slightly bigger than this one. Up next is going to be the boxy cruisers, which are going to be a little bit longer. These are going to be 98 millimeters, and this one is 34 millimeters wide. It's really comfortable. It does feel like it's based off the feral shape, just, you know, boxy. And up last is going to be this pull shape, which, just like the cruiser, is going to be 98 millimeters long. In this case, it's going to be 34 millimeters wide. And it's actually, this one I can tell you, it's based off the feral shape. It does have the F right there, which all of these do have a stamp on the top, which is going to indicate feral, rabid, or domesticated respectively. So that is really cool. So now we'll get into some of the packaging, which there's different packagings as well throughout the years. Now, to my knowledge, this is going to be the oldest packaging that I do have. So with this one, there's no marking of what size or shape it is. However, you can see what the shape is right here because it's stamped instead of the emboss up on the nose of the letter. In this case, it's going to be feral. On the back of the packaging, we have that little bit of info about Beastpants. And on the inside, there's a little roar monster guy right here. I can't lift it because of the staple, but you just have to trust me. Up next are going to be the second, again to my knowledge, iteration of the packaging, which is going to have this pastel orange or this pastel red right here. Now we have the shape of the deck, still no size, but that's fine. We got that information back there. And just like the last one, you can see the top ply, which right here is when he started doing the stamp up here. So I'm not too sure how it's going to show up on the camera, but we do have an F right here, as well as the Beastpants down here embossed. And in the middle of the deck, there is the Beastpants logo, the pants right here. So with this packaging, I do have a few other ones. Here is a fabric bottom ply, this Bat Cat wings one, that's pretty cool. And then this one looks a little bit different, but this one might just have been the rabid packaging. As you can see, it is a very dark red. And that looks pretty cool too. So up next is going to be the current packaging, which will start off with the rabid, feral, and domesticated. So here's the packaging for the rabid. Here's the back of it. And just like all the other packagings before, got the little window. You can see the front and back of the deck. Well, you can see the top and bottom of the deck. Super cool. We got that same information right here. And the biggest change, other than the wording, the sizing, and all that, that roar monster is right here in the corner. Just like I said before, the rabid only available in the 34, 33, and 29 millimeter. Here is the feral packaging, and this is how the grip tape is. It's a little sheet of grip tape slipped right in there. And with the feral, the available sizes 34, 33, and 32. And for the domesticated, 34 and 33. Now with the different shape ones, so here we have a baby beast, which it'll say baby beast right here, baby beast right here on the back, and this is the one that came out this year in 2022 that has a 32 millimeter deck. That looks really cool, and just because I want to show it, purple top ply, super cool. I really love Chris's shade of purple. I don't know what kind of purple it is, but it's fantastic. So with this one, just like how there was a R, F, and a D on the nose, there is a B right here on the nose, and we still have the baby beast down here, or we have Beastpants down here, and the pants logo right there in the middle. Super cool. Now here's the packaging for a 35 millimeter deck. Like I said, I've only seen these in feral, which is what this one is right here. As you can see, it doesn't have any marking on here because it's none of those sizes. It's a 35 millimeter deck. And what makes this one really, really cool, at least in my opinion, I think it's fantastic. The top ply is a split fur stripe, which looks really cool. And it's even cooler because it's the same coloring as the bottom ply. So they always match like that. That is really, really cool. And then here's the packaging. I don't know if it was like this when the Pool Shark first came out because I didn't get one, nor do I have a packaged one. But here is a packaged version of that pool shape. In this one, I have the skateboarding smoking cat in the pool. And just like the other one, it has that split fur stripe on the top ply, which looks really, really cool. And like all the other ones, since it's a feral shape, it does have the F right here and the Beastpants down there. This one, because I think it was a split ply, Nope, never mind. The Pants logo is right there in the middle. But my favorite little touch, we got that little roar monster. So now is where I plan on doing some sort of a consistency check, which with Beastpants and a few other companies, it might work a lot better than others. But we'll go with Beastpants and do it this time for sure, because I have plenty of Beastpants decks that I have used. So in this case, I've used a little bit more than this, but I have about 20 decks right here. And I can tell you from me using them, every single deck, it feels very, very strong, well put together. The ply combinations, they always come out fantastic. And these ones, they're going to be a mix of feral, domesticated, and rabid. And then they're going to kind of bounce between 33 and 34. Except I think I have 1 or 2 32s in here. But each one of them sanded excellently. The holes countersunk perfectly. So every deck, it's like I said, always fantastic. This one I actually was regripping. I forgot to put the holes in there. Every deck I've used, the trucks, all the holes are perfectly lined up. I've never had a bad Beastpants deck that I've used. Always come out fantastic, and they always feel the same. If I swap out this rabbit for this rabbit, it won't feel any different. It'll just look a little bit different because the colors on the bottom. Which is another great thing for me to bring up because, like I said, and I don't know if you were paying attention while I was going through every deck right here, but the colors, they pop out fantastically. Every deck always performs just how you expect, but each deck, it feels phenomenal. I've never had a bad Beastpants deck. I can't say that enough. So Beastpants gets an A+ when it comes to the consistency check, because every month when I swap out to a new Beastpants deck, or every 2 weeks, it just depends kind of how I feel, or if I get a new set of wheels, I'll swap out a deck, because there's a deck that'll match those wheels perfectly. The sanding, everything. I've already said it, but yeah, excellent. Every single deck, the craftsmanship, fantastic. I really, really like these decks. Oh, and just because I think it's cool, this one glows in the dark. I didn't know that. What happened was I was using it and it fell under the table and it was glowing. Huge surprise. So now comes the pricing. So from my experience, every time I've ordered from the Beastpants website, every deck has been $40. From the feral, rabid, domesticated, even the baby beast. The secondhand market, on the other hand, it's a completely different story that I don't really feel like putting it into this video, because who knows, maybe it might get outdated really, really quickly. But I do talk about the secondhand market when I go live on Instagram every now and then. So if that's something you want to hear, yeah, stop by. It'll be fun. Now, if you're asking me, is $40 for a fingerboard worth it? When it comes to Beastpants, hands down, most definitely. From the craftsmanship, the consistency, the 3 different shapes that are commonly available, 100% worth it. So yeah, every shape is enjoyable, even this little one. This little one, I can't really do any tricks on it, but it's really fun to mess around with. Now I usually stick to the feral and the rabid. So in conclusion, are Beastpants decks worth it? From the quality, the consistency, the craftsmanship, everything is outstanding. The hardest part is really just getting a hold of them, making it to that drop. And if I were to give Chris any kind of advice, not that he needs it, mind you, he's doing fantastic, bring back them concrete obstacles. I really want them. But I guess we'll just wait for that. Oh, and maybe a baby beast, baby shark. Probably ruined my chances by seeing that, but I saw an opportunity and I took it. However, that does start bringing us to the end of the video. I'll have the link to his website as well as his Instagram down in the description below, so you can stay up to date with whatever he has going on, and I'll have my Instagram down there as well. Give me a follow. I do go live every now and then. Let's talk fingerboarding. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. What are your experiences with Beastpants if you've tried them? I know mine, they have been nothing but good things, but I'd like to hear what y'all think. But that'll do it for now. Take it easy. Have a good one.